Okay, once your grid is complete, what you need to do next is to number each square. And you want to hold your grid the direction that your image is. So if you have a vertical image, meaning it's longer, like it's taller than it is wide, you want to hold it the same way. So my image is vertical as opposed to horizontal. So I'm going to start numbering mine. So I'm going to, in the very small in the corner, I'm going to number them all the way across. This is the same process that you're going to number on your actual image. So that way you know what part of the animal goes in what square. And that's one of the great things about this grid, is it makes it very easy to make sure that your drawing is proportionate, because you're actually going square by square. This method of drawing has been used for a very long time and will help you gain some confidence with your drawings. Okay, so I'm going to go really quick here. And while this does take a little bit of time to set up, it's worth it in the end. And it makes your drawing go much easier. And you also want to remember, you want to draw light, because you want to erase all of these lines. So draw light until you get it right, and then you'll save a lot of time erasing. Almost done here. Okay, so then right here I have the bird that I'm going to do, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to number. Okay. Oops, 5, 6. Once I'm done numbering, the next step is to look at each square individually and start drawing. So I'm going to show you, because I think you guys get the idea of how to number this. My first square that has any kind of lines in it that's not a background is number 10. And if you look carefully, you'll see it's not halfway, it's a little less than halfway, and I have this curve. And it's easier if you look at it as lines instead of the animal. It's less intimidating, and I want to take this line and I want to go almost all the way to where 9 and 10 intersect here. So I'm going to take my line and I'm going to look at where it starts and look at where it ends. Okay, and you can see that. Okay, so this is where I just drew box 10 and box 10, and I see I also have a little bit of negative space or just background right here. And if you look at this as a shape too, you can see, so I need to leave this shape. So I'm gonna do this right here. Okay, feel free to use your eraser. Now number 11 has the eye, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look almost right in the middle is where that eye is located, and it's almost touching the line. So I don't want my eye to be touching the line since it's not in my image. And you can look carefully at where your eye is. Okay, and these are just kind of sketch lines because we're going to go back through at the end, and then this has okay, so I have my eye, and I see how my line kind of goes up right when I get to the end, almost to 12, and then it hooks over in 12. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue drawing box by box by box until you finish your entire grid.